What if you could expand your network with ease when you don't enjoy networking? Hi, I'm Marissa Santoro, and I teach professionals how to own their authority so they can increase their influence, double their network, and attract more career opportunities. It's a question I'm often asked. I don't like networking, Marissa. What can I do about it, right? I don't want to spend hours circling a room or meeting people I don't know with the hope that I might actually walk away with a business card or a contact that will support me in my career. I get it. But before I go on, make sure you download my free audio leadership course down below where you get the steps on how to own your authority in your career. The best way that you can effectively network is to make sure you are on the mind of others, right? You are on the mind of others and establishing a simple feeling of trust. Right? That's the only purpose of networking, right? It's really your only purpose if you're even seeking to put yourself out there, is to be on the mind of others. So if you don't like networking, there are lots of other ways in which you can do it without the traditional way of walking into a room with strangers, right? You could be on a panel, right, giving some advice in your current position or in your industry. You can sit on a board, right, just participate maybe once a quarter and get that, enjoyable type of vibe that you would have anyway because you're sharing your knowledge or your business experience and doing what, you enjoy. You could also mentor others, right? A lot of professionals that I talked to, they said, I signed up for a mentoring event or maybe not even a single event where, you sign up as some sort of a sponsor to a group or someone in a network who is part of a networking group where you're considered their go-to in this particular area of expertise in the organization. So it could be mentoring, could be a panel, could be sitting on a committee. I will say personally, when I was in corporate America, I used to do a lot of charity events where I just donated my time, right? I donated my time doing things that I loved. I would teach computer programming to kids. I would, even today, I go to the food bank with my kids and, I meet other people. Usually there are professionals at these types of events, doing things that you love. Now, I will say, aside from doing, getting yourself into more informal settings, right, as I mentioned, I would also recommend that you keep 2 lists in your hip pocket of all of your contacts. The first list is what I call your A list. Your A list of people are people that have seen or heard from you in the last year. Your B list of people are people who haven't heard from you, maybe back from high school or 10 years or more, right? And they're just hearing from you. Reach out to them. Do that outreach. I know it's a little uncomfortable for the B people, but, especially if you're seeking something, specifically a new industry, you're pivoting in your career, you're looking to advance in your given role, there are people who know people, right? And if you don't want to go big bang and start talking to people that you don't know, then start with your low-hanging fruit. But you have to be strategic about it, your A list and your B list. Aside from that, if you're not comfortable with, getting out there, then sign yourself up for events that really make you feel at ease, doing something that you love and enjoy. The best part of leadership in any area of your life is when you're serving, right? You're serving your clients. If you're a parent, you're serving your family, right? You're giving something away. You're giving some of yourself and you're all in. And as a gutsy leader, you are all in or you are not all in, right? There's no halfway mark, right? You bring your full self, you show up in the most powerful way. And so, some of these more casual and informal settings are absolutely excellent networking opportunities. And at the same time, they will raise your energy. They will raise your feeling about what you're doing, why you're there in the first place. And that could mean, just sitting on a stage or a platform or sitting for a webinar and giving, 5 minutes of advice to someone. That could change somebody's career and at the same time, make you memorable, which as a gutsy leader, that's one of your strategic goals, right? To make yourself memorable and to get referred on and make the right contacts to reach whatever breakthrough goal that you're aiming for. All right, so before I forget, make sure you download my free audio leadership course down below. We'll get the steps to own your authority in your career. All right, well, I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.